heart and welcome to this episode of the Drink Less, Live Better podcast. This is the podcast that helps you to see that drinking less doesn't need to be stressful, lonely or boring. I'm your host, Sarah Williamson, and I decided to have a year alcohol-free as a little life experiment and haven't looked back. I'm here to support you with your alcohol-free or drink less adventures. Follow me on Instagram at Drink Less, Live Better. Find resources on my website, drinklesslivebetter.com, and buy my book, Drink Less, Live Better. It's available in all the places you might purchase a book and is the perfect read for your dry January. I hope you enjoyed this podcast episode. Let's get straight to it. Beyond Boxing Day. Are you listening to this in a post-Christmas haze? Possibly in a house with a lot of discarded wrapping paper and leftover turkey. Maybe you're feeling a bit overwhelmed by it all. Time for a few evaluations, because no time like right now, is there? If you're nursing a hangover, I am sorry to hear about that. This might be part of who you were and your Christmas identity up until now, but it can be different by next year. If you've overeaten or overspent and those were not your ambitions, I'm sorry to hear that too. Again, different next year. If you've been with people and have felt dismissed, undermined or undervalued, again, I'm sorry to hear that. Can this be different next year? Yes. Yes, it can. How have the traditions gone down this year? Are you a buy an advent calendar or candle person, a visit the carol concert person, a pantomime person, a Christmas film person, all decorate the tree together household, a gingerbread making household family, a Christmas Eve new pyjamas family, see the in-laws on Christmas Day and Auntie Beth on Boxing Day, see the cousins for brunch and the I don't know what your thing is, but fill in the blank. I love a carol concert, but my family don't. If I catch them in the right moment, they'll watch a Christmas film with me. I don't really have what I would call traditions from my childhood, and there are different things now that suit us. Last year, we all went to London the week before Christmas. The boys wanted new trainers for their gifts, so we went together and chose them. We then had lunch, walked through some of our favourite areas of London, had hot chocolate, visited a particular shop they wanted to go to, saw all the twinkly lights and had dinner. It was glorious and suited all four of us perfectly. On the way home, the boys said, "Can we do this again next year?" We said, "Yes, of course." So, for as long as they want it to be, this will be our Christmas thing. Our tradition, if you will. Also last year, I booked us a treat. 2023 had been a dozy of a year for me. Cancer, surgery twice, and radiotherapy all took its toll. So towards the end of the year, I booked us a few nights away in a log cabin between Christmas and New Year. It was wonderful. 4 of us plus the dog, log burner, beautiful walks, games, books, easy food, bliss. The boys said, "Can we do this again?" We said, "Yes." So, for as long as we want it to be, this will also be our thing. If you're listening to this podcast episode on Boxing Day, we are away right now. Head over to Instagram. I might have posted some pics. Sometimes we keep doing things just because we've always done them. Use this time to reflect on which traditions or things truly bring joy and which ones feel more like obligations. It's okay to let go of traditions that no longer serve you or to start new ones that better fit your life right now. The quieter time between Christmas and New Year is perfect for planning ahead and making next year's festive season smoother and more enjoyable for you. What would you like to be different? This year, when I got the decorations out of the attic in early December, I took more than half of them to the charity shop. I no longer loved putting them all up, and I love our tree more than any other decoration, So that is what I focused on this year. Confession time. And this one took me several years to get comfortable with. I no longer post very many Christmas cards. I have some I give to relatives and a few I give to very important friends, but that's it. I see people to wish them well over Christmas, and I love being able to spend the time together more than anything else. Reducing the stress, where you can, so you can totally enjoy the magic of the season. Winter is a great time for doing less. So embrace that opportunity wherever you can. When you're not scrambling to find sellotape at midnight on Christmas Eve or worrying about how to pay for everything, you can focus on what really matters. Rest, watching films, hanging out with people you like, eating well, getting fresh air, or whatever else it is you love. The year compass. I know I've mentioned it a lot this December, but head over to the show notes to check it out if you haven't already. I promise you'll thank me later. Thank you so much for listening in today, and P.S. I believe in you.